This is Kyle Martin Paintings. Alright, welcome back to my studio. In today's painting, I'm going to be doing Imprimatura demo. Imprimatura simply means the first layer of paint. There's many different ways to create an Imprimatura painting. My experience with painting with an Imprimatura goes back to my days in college, and the painting instructor was a great guy. The painting instructor had us create a drawing in charcoal on the canvas. Then we took some solvent-rich oil paint. We took some turpentine and mixed it with the paint and applied a thin layer of paint to the canvas. From there, we pulled some of the lights away using rags and Q-tips and whatever else we had to wipe some of the paint away. And what that did was it revealed the under white or the light areas in the painting. Then we took some darker painting and we built up the darks. And today I'm going to make an Imprimatura. Instead of using classical warm tones or earth tones like raw umber or burnt sienna, something like that, I think I'm going to use quinacridone magenta. Anyway, that's what I came to when I was considering my options for today's painting. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. The first thing I have to do is create a ink drawing on the canvas. I'm just going to thin some ink down with water and create a very light color of ink and create a drawing on the canvas. So let's get started with that. Here's the sketch. You can see I'm kind of grateful for this sketch because it gave me the shapes of dark and light that I'm going to be working with on this painting. Actually, I never finished off the car very much. Kind of like having this little car just pulling into the scene. It's by the Anderson Dock in Door County. Now that I have kind of a graphic representation of the scene, I can move into working on the painting surface. We got some oil prime linen today, and that's going to be a good surface because when I start to pull those lights back on this painting, I'll be able to get it right back to the white of the paper if I want to. Building here at the Anderson Dock will get pulled pretty much right back to white. So let's get started. Here's the ink. It's waterproof ink, so when I go over the top of it with my next layer, it will be fixed into the canvas. I'm going to move now to using Oil of Spike Lavender. So I'm going to dilute some paint to a very fluid consistency with the Oil of Spike Lavender. Then I'm going to pull my lights away with a rag, and I'm going to add in some more darker colors. And here's the sketch that I did with the ink on the oil primed linen. The reason that Imprimatura is nice is that you can work out a lot of the drawing issues before you get started. I still have to add a lot of value and a lot of color to this piece, but I took some time just to worry about the drawing. That's one of the characteristics of Imprimatura. You can spend time at this stage working on the drawing, and then in the next stage too, as I'm pulling lights away and adding more darks, I'm just refining the drawing a step further. Let's get started with that. Okay, I'm choosing to move forward. I think I have enough information to get going with some thicker paint. I made a last minute decision to kind of indicate the hollyhocks with this pink paint, and then the landscape elements kind of took on more of a burnt sienna tone. So let's keep it moving. I've got a little bit more time that I can paint this afternoon before I have to go down with my daughter. So let's keep it moving.